Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. As soon as we found out we were coming to Milan, we knew we had to do some kind of food experience.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out what that was going to be. We've done the here's $100, figure it out. But then on a Time Out Worldwide, they published something. Shout out Emma Harper and Mariana Serini. They did a top 10 foods in Milan, how to eat like a local if you're coming here for the Olympics. We are coming here for the Olympics.
We're going to take the advice of two lovely people and go eat.
We're going to do their top 5, and then we're going to rank them
as we do.
Yep.
This is now going to be a powers ranking in Milan based off the top 5 from this amazing article.
Our first stop is Trattoria Mirta, and the dish is a minestrone Milanese soup. It's minestrone.
Minestrone. You gotta, what?
I don't speak it.
You could barely pronounce the lovely person who wrote this article. Her name wasn't difficult at all, and you stumbled on that as well.
Well, because I try to make it Italian. I see Serini, and I'm like, Serini. And it's like, she's probably like, it's Cerny. I'm like, true.
It literally just was Serini. Here we are at Trattoria Mirta. Beautiful look into the window.
Incredible how hidden it is. Maybe that's a theme. We don't know yet. This is stop 1.
I like it.
That this is this could be.
I'm not even entirely sure how to get in. I think it's this door, but no, we'll see.
Is it?
I would guess.
Wow. Okay.
Here you go.
This kid's B&E.
It wasn't this.
This is a classic B&E.
Yes. Whew. So we're here for the minestrone, and upon looking at the menu, it appeared to not be on there, which was a potential disaster. However, Chris is afraid to talk to strangers.
Correct.
He was prepared to just order something completely different.
We ordered a fresh lasagna, which looked incredible. So
true. I, like a hero, simply asked our lovely server. She informed us it is on the menu. So, crisis averted.
Then, I will say, then she did say a totally different soup. She said we have it, and then said a different soup. So I'm not...
It appears to have pumpkin in it, which is incredibly exciting. It's February. I don't know if pumpkin is seasonal in Italy in February.
Do we think this is minestrone?
Well, I would hope so, pal. That's what we ordered.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I've never had a soup melt in my mouth before.
Good description, actually. This is it's actually so nice out today that I wish it was colder, but this is a perfect winter soup. That's tremendous.
I've been saying this for years. We've got to be eating more soups as a society. Soups have fallen off. I feel as though soups were in heavy rotation for people back in the day.
Because it was like, you get a loaf of bread and your soup and your meat.
Yeah.
You just go.
And think about it. Back when families were having 6 to 10 kids, you just made one big pot of soup. It was easy. It was an assembly line. This is just a bonus dish. We can't let this affect our final rank.
Because if this is the best thing we have the whole time, then it's not there.
I worry that after every restaurant we go to, I'm going to say, I'd like to eat here every meal for the rest of my life.
And I really like the cold roast beef hot collector. It's the boom boom. It's one of those boom booms.
The icy hot dog.
This meal is called Icy Hot, and it's sponsored by Shaquille O'Neal. Hot start, extremely hot start. Extremely hot soup, extremely cold roast beef, extremely hot polenta. Perfectly.
We only the soup. Right. So here's the deal. We've only been to one, so this is currently 1 in the ranking. We have 1 in.
This cab's coming any second.
And I'll tell you, that will be hard to beat.
Okay, we found it.
We have like 10 minutes to see if we can get something to go, because they're about to close. Let's go. Come on. We're about 15 minutes from closing. We came and asked if we could get the meatballs to go. They said yes again. Just incredible people everywhere. Also, there's a heavy train vibe in here. And we all know that my special interest is trains. And take a look over here. We've got conductor's hats. We've got all of these unbelievable...
You are that kid from Paddington, I'm just realizing.
Yeah, Jonathan Brown.
Yeah, you're Jonathan Brown.
I like steam trains.
Clearly that means train. And I'm not sure how I didn't put that together before we got here, but clearly that means train. This dish, mondeghili. Mondeghili are made from leftover cuts of meat. sausage, mortadella, liver, you name it. They date back to the Spanish when they were in Milan from 1535, 1706. It comes from the Spanish word for meatball and the Arabic word for fried meatball. So a classic bite is supposed to be crisp on the outside, soft on the inside, absolutely no tomato sauce. So get your tomato sauce bitch loving ass meatballs out. Take it easy with the judgment.
Talking about the crisp on the outside?
Yeah, you hear that? That's crisp. No. Fuck. The crisp on the outside, soft on the inside description is fucking flawless because this is like warm butter on the inside, dude. I couldn't believe my teeth, the sensation in my teeth when it went through. Fuck.
Oh my God. We have like 6 more days here. I will be coming back here at least 3 times. This is number 1.
There's some kind of seasoning on the outside. Are you tasting that? This look at this. I've sprinkled some kind of seasoning on these.
I cannot fucking believe how good this is. And I hate to say it, I can only imagine how good it would be with some sauce.
Oh, no.
Current Powers rankings. This 1.
Soup 2. Mondeghili.
Do you like how Chris somehow looks the most American of all time, everywhere he is?
Okay, next up is their number 3 spot. It's a sandwich. It's called the Michetta. It's all about the bread. And any good bakery should have it, but this place is the most formidable bread makers in town.
The bread inside looks voluptuous, looks bouncy. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm getting too excited.
We're gonna get our hands on some buns in. All right, so here's the deal. We came to this place and they don't have the sandwich. So, your fault?
I mean, if I'm timed out and I'm writing an article and I say, this place has a sandwich, and then we go to that place and they go, actually, there are other locations of this place, and only those other locations, actually only one of our other locations has a sandwich. I don't want to blame our hosts.
You know how often I like to give Chris shit? I think he's got a point on this one. But the good news is, the standard here is lovely people everywhere. And the amazing people here said, that's only at our train station location. However,
we have
these
sandwiches.
Are the most famous sandwiches here. We had an affinity for spice, so we've got a pastrami with a nice spicy mayo and a cabbage, and then we've got this chickpea sandwich with spinach and a nice spicy sauce as well. They cut it into 3s because, say it with me, lovely people.
It's all about the bread. Don't forget.
So time out. I don't think we're ranking this because we're waiting to rank the actual sandwich at the train station. This is just a bonus Sammy. I'm loving it.
And this is hummus and chickpea. Or that is hummus. This is chickpea, hummus, spinach, and something awesome.
If you're a Yank, you're like a Cat's Deli fan or like a Langer's fan, and you're missing the taste of home, this is the Italian version of like a nice pastrami deli.
You know what I like is the spicy mayo. I've never had spicy mayo on a pastrami. You know, it's usually like a Dijon pesto or something. The spicy mayo cabbage combo.
That's special.
That's cool.
All right, now we gotta go find the real sandwich.
Ratana. This is apparently the goat. We got the risotto here, but this is like...
Right now, it's gonna be very hard for those meatballs to be bumped from the number 1 spot. But I'm excited to come in here. We came at a good time, too. There's not a lot of people here.
We have found the risotto. Now, I have paired it with a white correctly. Dan has paired it with a red incorrectly. I've actually paired my red with a lovely piece of beef here. But then, look at this. This is white. So now it's back. That's how it works. And then look at this. That's green. So I should have got a green one, which I will be trying. The big thing here is we've got bone marrow. No one was ready for that.
Yep.
Some people will say,
Look at his bite. He went in the middle of the pond.
No one did it.
What are you doing?
The middle of the cookies always the best part of the cookie, babe.
This guy eats cookies from the inside out.
I love risotto. It's usually a little heavy for me, but this is not heavy at all. See, condiments are my favorite food. And what I love about this is these drizzles, these spiral drizzles are incredible. This is out of this world. This is up there with the best risotto I've ever had in my life. I'm loving the colors. I'm loving the flavors.
This doesn't beat the meatballs for me, but it does, unfortunately. This is a bad day for soup.
Do you agree? Is this now 2? Because we only have had 3, actually, as of the bonus sandwich.
Yes.
So we're going,
I'm with you. It's meatballs. And by the way, we ordered more.
Now officially, if I'm in Milan, every time that shows its face, I will be ordering. That was fantastic. We had our first glass of vino while we ate. It's dark outside, obviously, and a little bit colder, so we need a little bit of a vino blanket.
yeah, warm me right up.
Again, at this point in the video, I know there's been some time jumps, but we're only through 3 that did steal the second spot from the soup.
Yes.
I went on and on about soup. I waxed poetic about soup.
Good. It was so good.
And
when
it
I
was
tasted
so good, but that was strong, quite strong.
I love risotto.
Now let's go to a train station.
That has to be it, right?
That looks like it. That's it. Okay. This is the official Sammy review. Here we go. I'm going to spread out the mushies a little bit.
Okay.
We're always authentic and we're always honest with you.
They said it's about the bread.
I'm not loving how cold and hard this feels.
Dan, it's about the bread. Dan, it's about the bread. For me, it's about the ham.
I love
It's not about the
mortadella
bread at all.
and I love cheese. I would put this at 5 if 4 weren't available. This is below the soup for me. I'm going to be honest. I am a train guy. But this tastes like a train station sandwich.
I feel if I went like this, if I just did like, I feel if I just went like this,
Better experience.
that's tremendous. I think this is
I'll tell you what, go to the flagship store.
Get the
Don't come to the train station,
Yeah, that's correct.
but come to the train station for the trains.
La faccio grossa, grossa finché il multitraccia scoppia. Tu cerchi l'Oscar, la merce è sempre in mostra. Qui non si posta, fra tipo zona rossa.
I feel as though we need to address the clothing. You've changed again.
Oh yes. So we couldn't fit them all in one day.
Because of the opening and closing times. Well, here's the thing. I wore the same thing for continuity. But now I just look like that dirty bastard that's wearing the same clothes.
Because dresses in the same clothes, same unwashed clothes every day in Italy.
And I care about continuity. I have the same underwear on. Yeah.
I cannot believe that is the calamari.
You know, there are some people
It's certain who believe
in the conspiracy theory that most calamari that you find in the States at things like random bars or small chain restaurants is actually pig rectum. This is when you know it's legit.
Yeah, that's no pig butt.
That's a squid, pal. That ain't a pig butt. So here we are. We've got our plates set up here.
The warming pork and cabbage stew on a plate. Was not expecting a plate to be treated.
Oh, I'm gonna love this.
I wish it was in a bowl. I want to scoop up that juice.
Look at that. Wow, nice and juicy. I'm gonna skip the mashed, but I'm gonna get some cabbage on the first bite. I'm gonna get some cabbage here with my pork sausage, with the sauce. Here we go. I see immediately why this is a winter dish.
Okay. Do you have everything?
Like sitting in front of the fireplace. I need a wooden mug of mead.
That's what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna get some juices.
The cabbage is nice and sweet. Oh, the mash is nice.
I didn't even try to mash. Now, Dan, I gotta say,
but there's a spice in here.
the mash is tremendous.
There's like a horseradish.
The mash changed my whole perception of the dish.
There's a horseradish in here.
Hold on, I gotta find a non-bone. I think this is only bone that I've grabbed.
Yeah, what have you done?
I don't know. This is only bone.
That is all bone.
I thought it was the food.
This is a dish on its own.
Yep.
He said it. Our lovely waiter said it was heavy.
Yep.
This is something that I think you would order on your own. This tastes like Thanksgiving. It tastes like winter. This is comfort food. This is comfort food.
Truly,
You're not desire for this. You're not eating this on date night, folks. This is not a sexy meal.
My only desire is that it was in a bowl. If this was a bowl with a spoon and I could slurp it, I would be in heaven.
Do we rank?
No, I gotta wrap my head around
digest. So this is apparently Alessandro Manzoni's favorite cake. So we certainly had to try it.
We certainly try it because look at this thing.
And as we say, we will not let this affect our final ranking.
Yes, because we're here to rank the stew. I now have something.
That Alessandro Manzoni.
I now have something in common with Alessandro Manzoni. This is my favorite cake.
Tastes kind of boozy.
It does taste boozy. I wonder if there's booze in it.
This is a boozy.
Where's the booze coming from?
Where is it? It's in the cake. I loved that place. It had a very Shakespearean vibe to it.
Yes.
We got to try someone's favorite dessert. That's always fun.
And the dessert was great. The mondeghili was great because it always is.
So we currently have our 1 through 4. The 1 through 4 is the mondeghili.
At the train station.
Well, not the train station.
Osteria del Treno.
It was just a great restaurant that had a train theme. Number 2, we have
Risotto?
the risotto. Number 3 is the soup.
I think might be the soup.
It is the soup. And number 4 is the sandwich. But unfortunately, the sandwiches at the flagship shop would have been way higher.
Yeah,
the pastrami, the chickpea, they would have been way higher. But the actual train station sandwich is 4. For me, I love this. Comfort food, winter food. You want to be cozy when you eat this again, not sexy food. I think I'm putting this at 3 or 4. For me, I think I'd probably go 4. I thought that minestrone, that melt in your mouth minestrone
Soup was great.
That was a great soup. And I'm a soup guy. I've been saying it the whole time.
Is there any universe this is your 5?
No, absolutely not. That train station sandwich, the bread, it was
not about the bread.
And the mushroom, they were fantastic. The bread was too hard. It felt like a train station sandwich.
I might have gone 5 here, but the mashed alone is worthy of a 4. So I'm good with that. Mondeghili, risotto, soup. Soup again.
Cassoeula.
Yeah. Michetta.
All right,
Bang.
that's it. If you come to Milan and you want these items, that's the rankings. At the end of the day, there's nothing as good as mondeghili anywhere on earth.
I've had it everywhere we've been.
There we go.